Hello trainers, it's Trainer Connor 100 and it is time for another Wi-Fi battle video. Today's battle is a match that I had with Flair, aka Max, and we had this battle in person, and during my lunch break I managed to get a street pass. Then I met this guy who wanted to have a battle, and then we became friends ever since. We've been having a lot of battles, but this one was a really fun match that we had. Testing out my Gourgeist, I saw that he had Jirachi, and just the way he's playing it, I figured he might set up some stealth ops on the field. So we're going to check away the choice band, give it to the Jirachi. Now my opponent switches into a Magmortar as I go for the Phantom Force, now that I'm able to switch up my moves, but he ends up switching up again, goes into Digger's Beak so that way the Phantom Force doesn't affect him. But despite that, I have the C-Bomb. I think he was expecting his Digger's Beak outspeed, but I think I have max speed on this Gourgeist. So yeah, that's a nice factor. Getting rid of a very powerful Pokemon like that is so refreshing. Now, I see that he Mega Evolves. That's scary. I don't want to deal with that, so we're going to Phantom Force again. I wanted to see how much this does. It does over half with a critical hit. That's nice, but that's not going to really cut it. Fortunately, Gourgeist is really bulky. It's able to take that U-turn from a Mega Scizor. Good thing he didn't have X-Scissor. He brings back a Magmortar, and I am scared of that fire type attack, so we're going to switch into Heatran. This works in my favor a little bit, but here I was expecting a switch because I didn't know what to expect from Magmortar when I have a Heatran on the field. I find out that my opponent has Thunderbolt on this Magmortar, not realizing that I'm especially defensive. This works out as I can maybe stay in and go for the Earth Power. I really should have gone for that in the first place, but I'm expecting a switch from earlier. Oh well. But guess what? I'm able to pull off that Earth Power with the HP at pretty much 1 for Magmortar. So the poison will definitely take it out. However, he gets that Parahas. That's totally unexpected. You never get that kind of has. But fortunately, my opponent got that. And I'm like, darn it, why did you get that? Oh, that means that the Jirachi's going to outspeed, goes for the Zen Headbutt, thinking that he could take it out because now he has the choice band, so it's like he gains more power to that move. If only I didn't get that Parahouse, I could take out the Jirachi, but since I got paralyzed and got flinched, he's going to defeat my Heatran, which is unfortunate. Now, I am expecting a switch because of course, Zen Headbutt wouldn't work on my Sigilyph. We're going to go for the Calm Mind. As he brings in his Mega Scizor once again, I don't really have anything for the Scizor here, or Mega Scizor, sorry. Well, it's the same thing. I'll just call it Scizor, okay? Just to make things simple. But I wanted to do this up, but my opponent actually misclicked. He goes for the Iron Head, and I think I was supposed to go with the Psychic instead of boosting up first. My opponent actually wanted to go for the X-Scissor since it was super effective. Or maybe it's not, I'm not really sure because Sigilyph is part flying. But he really wanted to go for the X-Scissor, but he misclicked. Here I'm going to Death Fodder my Sigilyph as he's going to go for the electric type attack on his Jolteon. Oracle's gone, but I'm not too bothered by this because I have my Gourgeist still, who's not going to care for the Thunder Wave because we're going to go for the Explosion and just wipe out my opponent's Pokemon and Gourgeist. I thought that was a good play. not bad, but at the same time it was bad. But in the end, we're going to have a double gown. Best types of gowns, everybody. That's right. Now I have my choice scarf Needle King in this battle, who's going to easily take out the Jirachi with that earth power there. Whew, that's great because I don't have to worry about the choice banded Sand Headbutt. So relieving. Sylveon is here. I don't face that many Sylveons, but we're going to switch into my Gramble Gaxter so that way we can take care of it. Here's what I don't know. The Sylveon is carrying Substitute and Calm Mind and the Moonblast. He chooses to go straight for the attack, which is unfortunate because we're not going to use Dexter in this battle. I wanted to try him out, but this apparently wasn't the good time to try him out as he goes down to the 2 Moonblasts. Oh well. I have Ursaring though, who's going to go for the protect, and I figured, okay, you might attack again. He goes for the substitute. We're going to have to attack and break that sub. That's our mission. Let's go, Ursaring. You can break that sub with that enormous strength that you have at your possession. And we're going to get it going here as he goes for the Calm Mind. This is getting intense. Fortunately, I have physical attacks on this Ursaring. That will help us a lot. We're going to go for the facade one more time, and we got to knock out the Sylveon. So that is going to be the end of that battle. It was a little fast, but you know what? We have limits in our battle time. As we had this battle during our lunch break, which is like half an hour. Battles fly by, actually. So that's the end of the battle. Hope you all enjoyed it. My opponent made some misplays. I gotta tell you, he is relatively new to the competitive battling surface, but I think he's gaining enough knowledge over the battles that we have, and he is definitely improving, which is an awesome milestone, I'll say. We're going to have more battles in the future, I know it, with different teams and different Pokemon. Hopefully they're going to be good. In the meantime, we're going to train and hopefully talk about some other things as well. I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you during the weekend, as I'll post a video during that time period. Alright, see you guys in a few more days. Bye now.